There will be numerous times where you will be tested like you've never been tested before.
And we say in business, what's not measurable is not manageable.
If you don't have the perseverance, then maybe have backup plans B, C, and D. One-trick ponies are the first ones that will hurt. The one trick is perseverance.
You guys are here and you're getting this information.
And there's a lot of competition out there.
Don't come up your own idea and then try to erase their idea.
Right.
You support them. They know the idea, they have the movie in their head.
It was a master class of how one's training and preparation for a moment is so good.
The respect, that's the job.
With credits from Hong Kong to Hollywood, he's a member of the Jackie Chan Stunt team, and now the fight coordinator for the upcoming Marvel superhero epic, Cheng.
If you are not the one create, say, don't do that, that's not your job.
The industry doesn't know right now what they're doing.
I just want you guys to rip.
Everybody's confused, everybody's scared. You have to constantly learn.
You need to quantify and understand what is it costing you not to have this information.
The more you know, the more you become a product that somebody wants around and needs around. You can shoot your own stuff, you can shoot your own content. Know where you fit in and be open to learning everything.
Never outshine the master. Our first guest, and now I know it's hard to see, but so I met this performer on Power Rangers, and he went on to do 10 seasons. He doubled probably all the characters, male and female, played so many different types of characters and villains on the show. A tremendous body of work was amassed over almost 400 episodes. He went on to do all of these Disney shows. He's one of them, if not the most working stunt coordinator in the business, because he runs 2, 3, 5, 7 shows at a time. I don't know how he does it, you can ask him. But he's been a longtime friend. He has been so gracious to us and everybody in our community, hired so many of our people, and just everything from a good human being to talented performer to an incredible stunt performer, stunt actor, coordinator, second unit director, and now he has worked his way up. He's directing for Disney TV now. A really incredible career. Let's give a warm welcome to Danny Wayne. Come on out here. Yes.
I think you missed your calling as a publicist.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Hello, everyone. Happy holidays.
Take a seat, any seat, except for that one, I guess, because like we'll have you with all of the group. The Grammy Award-winning artists that he's stunt coordinated for their videos: The Weeknd, Post Malone, J-Lo, Katy Perry, Doja Cat, Cardi B, Jason Derulo. I mean, come on, 2-time Emmy-nominated coordinator, Danny Wayne.
With credits from Hong Kong to Hollywood, he's a member of the Jackie Chan Stunt team, and now the fight coordinator for the upcoming Marvel superhero epic, Cheng. Fight coordinator, Cheng.
Cheng. Andy Cheng was a puppet master behind all that. He's just a bad coordinator in the business.
Yeah. All right. Here's my Sammo Hung story. I grew up watching Sammo Hung, you know, the bigger of the three Peking opera students, Jackie Chan, Yun Bu, Sammo Hung. Sammo impressed me so much. Sammo comes to the United States for martial law. My managers, the same managers we talked about with Jeff Wolf, my managers were working with Sammo to help him. And they introduced me to Sammo when he came, and I had the privilege of training with Sammo for 3 months to prep for the show. Sammo goes, maybe you can double me. Oh, I never did stunts. I was the world champion. So I trained 3 months learning everything. And then right before the first shooting day, I heard that the director, Stanley Tong, hired and was bringing over one of Jackie Chan's stunt doubles to double Sammo. And I was like, oh no. But then there was a scene on a hill. There was a scene on a hill. And there was a fight where Sammo was fighting another guy on that hill, okay? And that's when I first saw Andy on set. And I watched him move. And I was just like, whoa. I was like,
Legend.
I wasn't ready for that. And then I watched Sammo watch everybody rehearse, and he would step out and do his thing. And then when Sammo wasn't there and Andy stepped out and he did his thing, it was just like, it was a master class of how one's training and preparation for a moment is so good that they didn't even, to me, it was like they just watched and they just did it. And they didn't even really have to rehearse it. They would do a walkthrough with the camera and then it was perfect. For me, it was just eye-opening to experience that on one of my very first TV shows. So I'm very excited to introduce to you Andy Cheng.
Yeah!
Thank you so much.
Do I steal your job?
No, I didn't even have the job. I didn't even know what the requirements were. But like, look, guys, these are powerhouses here. Like the amount of awards, 14 nominations, 5 awards, from Rush Hour to all the, I don't even know all the Hong Kong films that you have done. That's not even part of your US resume. He was so gracious to just stop by before his flight out of town on our free event. And I was like, okay, yeah, yes, please come. And he came and he shared some time and dropped some gems and was super gracious. SAG Award winner, Star Trek, nominated for Barry, nominated for Wakanda Forever. He is the current Television Academy governor for the Stunt peer group. He's the co-chair and 4-time nominee, 3-time Emmy winner for Shameless, and so much more. Not just a stunt coordinator, but like he's an actor too, which I love. So all of them have so much footage. But let me bring out Mr. Eddie Perez. Yeah. He's so humble and so simple, and thank you so much for coming. Okay, have a seat, have a seat. This is a huge, huge privilege for me and for them. I fully understand the magnitude of your years of wisdom and experience that you have gathered, all of the trial and error, all of the accomplishments, the successes, and the challenges that you faced. I want you to give it all to them. I told them that I had to stop you from telling me what you wanted to say so you could save it here. I'm literally gonna just let you guys rip. And I would love for each one of you to just first start off with one thing that you think is absolutely necessary for them to know right now in this moment.
It's the easiest it will ever be for you is getting advice from people, because the rest of it is your work. The rest of it is how you are on set, what talents you bring to the table, your ability to adapt and work with others, to collaborate. But the one trait that I see honestly in people who have had long careers like these guys is perseverance. Honestly, you have to be able to do this, because there will be numerous times where you will be tested like you've never been tested before. And it's easy to go, fuck, do I want to do this? Do I want to, this is hard. You know what I mean? It's hard. And it's harder than ever now because of how quickly things are changing, the environment. We are now an international industry. And there's a lot of competition out there. So the one thing I would say is, if you don't have the perseverance to really see yourself as only doing this, then maybe have backup plans B, C, and D, okay? Because it is harder than ever to have a long career doing stunts. Okay, and that said, I don't see everyone as just being necessarily just stunt oriented. You can be action directors, editors, but the more you expand your breadth of knowledge with everything that is our industry, the longer you will last in our industry, because one-trick ponies are the first ones that will hurt when the industry gets hard. Okay, my bad.
And real quick, so they know, yes, thank you. Actors, raise your hand. Okay, stunt professionals, raise your hand. And action actors, stunt actors, yeah. So it's a mixture.
There you go.
It's a mixture.
Your hand.
I saw that acting reel.
I saw an acting reel right there.
Yeah, and just so you know, I wanted I had the choice for Eddie. There were so many reels to choose from. He's here, just pick whatever you want. And I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
Everybody knows him as this high level, award-winning stunt coordinator, but to see him perform, I thought was really cool. And a lot of people don't get to see that. I love that. So that's why I wanted to show that.
Awesome,
because many of you have already watched the shows and that they've done. So so that, but I thought that was super cool to see.
I forgot how sexy
perform.
you were on
Good choice. I forget the Deadpool thing.
I was like,
That's the best part.
That's the best part. Pull it off.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so it's my turn, right? Hi, I'm Andy Cheng. So before you listen what I'm saying, because you hear my English, right? I'm from Hong Kong, right? So you know this team, huh? Jackie Chan stunt team. Okay. So first thing you want to hear what I'm saying, advice. I ask you one question first. I work for Jackie Chan. So earlier this show, I win the Toys Award, the Stunt Award. So does anyone know? I also have a gift for you guys. If someone give me the answer about me. So I won the Stunt Award. What movie for Jackie Chan? Does anyone know?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour
1.
One, no. So you don't know. Okay, let me ask you another question.
He's making it easy on you.
Okay, so you don't know. So Watch Out 2. Do you guys see Watch Out 2?
Yes.
Okay. So I did a stunt doing the slide. All right. So remember how many people do together the slide? Do you guys see the movie?
It's the big red.
Yeah, from the big
The red ribbon.
coming down.
Two.
Two? Who's two?
Jackie Chan.
This is a Jackie Chan glove.
Aw.
So it looked like it. You answered a good question. So
You get one glove apiece. So I
that's
hope you don't need two.
I just think hey, that's really good because okay, that's the idea because I don't know you're doing rigging. This is for stunt rigging, but I don't think you are the stunt rigger too. So why each one have one? As a very special, this thing is that they have. This is designed by Jackie Chan. So this is the white spot. It's because when you're using mostly on set, they always drop one. So he created
Easy to
this
see.
and then put your name on it.
Yeah.
So then people get it. And, oh, this is from Andy.
Right.
This is so this is very good idea. So you get one. Thank you. And one for you. You got an old one, yeah? Yeah.
But you know you have to get Andy to sign that one spot though.
No, so we'll do it later. Okay, we'll do it later. Okay, so
I've got a
now
Sharpie.
let me give you this really like the advice. So I'm talking about Jackie Chan, so let's talk about Jackie Chan. So I worked for him long time, and my advice is like Jackie Chan. But a lot of people knowing, oh, he's very nice. But my most advice for you guys, whatever you're a stunt or later on you're a director, producer, my career, I saw a lot of people, big star, superstar, whatever, stuntman. Jackie Chan is the only one I really admire. He treat everyone the same. On set, he worked really hard. He do his own stunt, right? You see, it's true. He really do every own stunt. The one I did for him because he cannot do it, because the insurance don't let him do it. So that's why I got lucky. I thank you for the insurance and let me have a job. Without the insurance company, I don't have a job, so you won't see me here. So Jackie Chan, he really can do his own stunt. But the only most important thing for me is that he's very general. See, this is a free clothes because I worked for him for long time ago, but I still get new clothes, right? Free clothes, so he's very, very general. So the gloves. So he treat everyone really nice. I hope if you guys want to in this industry, doesn't matter what job you are, if you can be a really nice person, I bet your career can run much, much longer. Because I saw a lot of great talent people, but sometimes they are really, can I say asshole? So sometimes they are really like.
That's a Chinese word. I don't recognize.
Okay. So they treat people different. So some people, they sometimes, as special as a stuntman, we know it. Some actor, just stuntman, so I can beat them up, kick him, harder, they want because they don't respect you. But those people, it's gone. I tell you, if you go back to a lot of big action star, they disappear right now. Only one action star forever, besides Tom Cruise, Jackie Chan. Is still here, still working, right? He's over 70, he's still working. And Rush Hour 4 is coming. So, yeah. So, my advice is just be nice on set and to the people, respect, each other. Doesn't matter if they're road joke or background. Jackie Chan, one thing is really cool. He loves to talk to the background people. So, that's how I learned from. Okay? Thank you.
My turn. I guess just sitting here listening, talking to everybody is one thing I realized. If you guys look around the room and just look at each other, you're going to see each other. We've seen each other,
Years.
all of us, for the last
Decades.
30 years. We worked together when he first came into the country.
Yes,
One of our
right.
first jobs. We worked together.
Yeah, he was on
We've known
Ranger.
each other. It's like, it's a community. Yeah. So everybody around you see now, you will see for the rest of your life, hopefully, and work together. And you may not work together. And that's the thing that sometimes people take this personally. Like, if I can't hire you, it doesn't mean I don't like you. It doesn't mean you're not good. It just didn't fit. I mean, if you talk about, let's go back 20 years. Us four would probably not be here, sitting in front of everybody. And that's just a reality. Now, you know, 3 Asian guys and a Hispanic, just wouldn't happen. It wasn't.
Where's the white guy?
I'm half white, so let me represent the Caucasian caucus.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. It just shows the shift. Again, our industry is going through a shift now. I'm just trying to show you guys that there's going to be constant shifting and changing, and everybody has to adapt. The one great thing is right now everybody has an iPhone in their pocket. You can shoot your own stuff. You can shoot your own content. You know, the industry doesn't know right now what the fuck they're doing or what's going on. You talk to everybody and there's an influx. Everybody's confused. Everybody's scared. Just to walk away for 5 minutes of your day to feel good about what you're doing. Because everything out there, media, everything, is telling you gloom and doom. The world's going to fucking end. Like, your careers are over. And Andy, we were all just talking now about AI and stuff. AI is it's gonna shift our industry, but it's gonna make people make better product and better content. And it's just know where you fit in and be open to learning everything. Because no longer is the day of I'm just a stuntman, I just drive. You got to know everything, and the more you know, the more you become a product that somebody wants around and needs around.
You
So
either
make yourself
evolve
valuable.
or you
Yeah.
become irrelevant.
Yeah.
That's simply what it is.
Yeah, and all the people that are saying, "Oh, this is bullshit. I'm not going to do it." It's like, well, it's okay. Just retire because you're going to become, as you said, irrelevant. You're not going to be, but you have to constantly learn. I love learning, and I love when I see things shift. And again, there's such a negative towards everything. It's like, look at the positive side of it. Because if you look at the negative side, you're just going to go downhill with everybody else and left behind. But the fact that you can sit at home and create and do stuff is great. I mean, one of the greatest things Jackie told me once, we were sitting and he told me that he always kept a notebook. He keeps a notebook next to his bed and he writes ideas down even when he wakes up in the middle of the night and keeps his book.
That's the idea. He wrote.
Yeah.
He got the grubs. You know how he decide?
Yeah.
Because he see the grubs. The grip have the grubs.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, that's cool." So he write. I need to do a letter grubs, and then he come up with the idea with the name. And then you see the circle there. You can hook. You can hook the thing. Yeah. I'll show you later. Yeah.
But he told me he always wrote everything down. And before he does a movie, he would always look through his book. And he said sometimes he would find ideas that he thought about 20 years ago. And it's like, oh, that'd be cool now. He said, so it never fit in, but he always keeps his ideas. He goes, I'm going to forget. But he goes, if you keep them all, sooner or later you may use them. And that's the great thing about, again, just keeping your mind going. And we're all not going to remember everything. I mean, I may not remember anything I did today, but if I write it down and I look through it, it's kind of, sometimes it's funny to look through what you wrote. Because it's so absurd. It's like, what was I even thinking? But, you know, in the grand scale of things, look, things are tough. Everything's tough. Every industry tough right now. Everything's in influx. Just focus on what you want to be and, you know, build your community, really, is really what it's come down to now. If you can build a community of people where you're shooting and working your own stuff, you can create your own content and become, you know, self-sufficient, really.
That community will help you sustain through your, hopefully,
Ups and
decades,
downs.
years of ups and downs. Because, you know, you will get a random call from a producer that you helped out years back that they didn't really have the budget to do all the cool things that they wanted to do, but you helped them at least get as close as they possibly could. And 10 years later, you'll get a call. This just happened to me, and this is why I'm bringing it up. Like, you know, a couple of months ago, the guy I hadn't worked with in over a decade called me up and said, hey, I'm finally in a position to pay back that favor you did for me way back then, because you were so kind, so generous about helping us out when we didn't have the finances to be able to do this. So I called in a whole bunch of favors from buddies, because we all do that for each other, you know? And so I had a slew of guys showing up, doing cool stuff for them. And he was like, I will never forget that day, because it set the bar for me as to the type of people I wanted to work with, and how you collaborated with us when we really didn't have what we needed, you know what I mean? So it goes through that, what Eddie was saying about build your coalition, because they will help support your career a lot of times when you least expect it, and maybe times when you need it the most, So expand that network as much as possible. I'm talking editors, writers, producers, all types, not just stunt people. We all know each other from the community because we're working with each other all the time, but your team should be much more expansive than just the stunt and action community. This guy any of us can walk into a room. They can throw Steven Spielberg in front of you, and unless you're able to really collaborate with that creative entity, doesn't matter how big or small they are, and make them feel like you provide a service that is invaluable to them, that's boom, right there. You're in. You know what I mean? So you just learn as much as you can. Like I said, one-trick ponies go bye-bye. Okay? Learn, absorb.
Unless you have an amazing trick. And
Yeah.
that may
Pastrana.
scare you for a while, but
Yeah.
Travis Pastrana, but you have to evolve.
Yes.
But that, again, sometimes when you have that one trick, it allows you to evolve because people want to work with you.
Unless you're an asshole.
Yeah.
And then there are people who are like, I'll hopefully find someone who's maybe not quite as talented, but I like working with them.
Yeah, and look, to what he just said, when you're on location, like I know about you guys, but if I have to go away for 2 or 3 months and have people around me,
All day.
I pick and choose who I'm going to have for
Yeah.
2 or 3 months. It's like, I can tolerate that person for a day.
Yeah.
I know about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So that does play into a factor of you want to have the least amount of stress around you when you're on a high stress level, especially when you're on a location. Because when you're on location, the world changes. It's not your world anymore. You're not going home. Everything is happening very fast.
And sadly, work never stops.
And work never
You'll get
stops.
calls at 10 p.m. at night
And
from
you want
the
people
line
around
producer
you
going,
that
hey.
you trust and I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about this guy.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, they got drunk last night. Where are they?
Yeah.
I want to segue this into a rapid fire list of 10 or 20 things where basically most of them are 75% are starting and they're starting to work. And then about 25, 30%, have worked pretty consistently over the last few years or even before the pandemic. That list of 20 things of the things that come up in terms of networking and hustling and getting to know you as a boss, coordinator, director. The don'ts, don't do this. People do this. They're just still doing it now. This is how you do it. What are those like rapid fire, don't do this, do that. Don't do this, do that. What are those? Go.
I got one right off the bat, which is if you're on set, and for instance, if I've never hired you before and I bring you in, and your first time I see you on set, you're oblivious to what's going on. You're not paying attention to my conversation with the director who's telling me, oh, hey, by the way, this has changed now, and we're kind of like needing this. The ones that I immediately hire right away they're right over my shoulder and kind of just not being, not trying to insert themselves, but they're aware of what, my needs have changed, therefore their needs have changed, okay? So don't be clueless. Don't just be on your phone, on Instagram or whatever. Like, pay attention. You're there. You're paid very handsomely to do what we do for a living, okay? You should honestly just block out those hours to observing, learning, providing a service for your bosses that just hired you, and you'll get hired again. But if I'm having to track you down because something just changed and I don't know where the hell you are, then that's a problem, I'm not talking about going to the restroom. I'm like, you're a crafty chatting up some background extra or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, you're there to be our support system. You're a team member, and I'm only gonna bring in people to be on that team if I feel like you are a true team player and contributor.
How much is that one idea worth? I want you to quantify it. How much? So understand, if you don't do that with him, you won't get rehired, and you could be rehired multiple times throughout a whole season, throughout many years, right? Like, is that a daily? Is it a weekly? Is it 6 months worth of work? Is that a lifetime, a career worth of work with any one coordinator, right? And like always think about, because creatives don't typically think about, you know, the money part. And we say in business, what's not measurable is not manageable. You need to quantify and understand, what is it costing you not to have this information? You guys are here because you paid, you're the 0.1 percenters, not even the 1 percenters, and you're getting this information, but you have to understand, when I say master class panel, right? And they're gonna give you inside tips, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I just want you guys to rip. And they were very nice and pleasant in the first round. Guys, like you were back there, just let it rip. Because,
Not me.
yeah.
Not me. Then,
Yeah.
then
He's too nice.
We don't want to crush you yet.
And not in a bad way, but in a straightforward, direct,
okay, so we have
non-
few real
Bring-
face.
bring out the- bring out-
bring up the two you.
Bring out the
And
tissues.
Your tip. Your tip.
Okay.
Bring out the tissues. Yeah, we talked about it. Just about. I mean, it's there's so much to talk about right now because there's so much going on about branding yourself, about the reality of, you know, California especially. The work has just died here, and everybody's doing local hire, and local hire is difficult because you don't know what you're getting, and people think they're very qualified when they're not. And, you know, being ready and prepared, being at your elite status is great. You will beat yourself up because you're like, how come that person's working and I'm not? And I've trained my ass off and they just walked off the street. You can't. That demon inside of you, somehow you have to find a way to put it in a cage. And that demon is never going to go away. I can tell you now, 30 years later. I recently, in the last month, have been called, because I'm obsessive about going through YouTube and everything and finding people that are super talented at certain things. And I just make notes if I ever find something for them. And I've gotten calls from people like, hey, do you know somebody? I know you got it. You know somebody. You have somebody in your head. And I was like, wow, I just got like 10 people jobs. Shit, I didn't work this month.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But then you go, hey, you know what? I got 10 people a job that are super talented, that deserve it. So you look at the good and the bad of it. I mean, the bad of it is, you know, again, AI is going to take work. It's going to. But it's going to create other work. But as filmmakers, which we all should be, you have to be a filmmaker now. You just can't be a stunt performer. You can't just be, you have to be versatile. And that's what's going to get you through, you know, the next few years. And I think, you know, this year, we were talking about it last night. We were watching all the screeners. This year, the movies are pretty horrible that are out. No, I'm just honest. There's not a lot of good movies. And it's a product of our strike, and it's a product of COVID.
The lingering, yeah.
The lingering, and now hopefully in the next year I know you'll start seeing better movies, but the quality's gone down. It's gone down dramatically. And now it's a chance for people to do better work and for it to come back.
This guy will have a lot of
Don't do this, do this, go.
Yes.
If you're on time, you're late.
Okay.
That's my thing. Always be there a half hour early.
Great.
Because breakfast, when they say call time is 7 a.m., that means breakfast is 6:30. I just had a movie where I showed up and stunt coordinator brought me in to help out. And 7 o'clock, I was like, where is everybody? He's like, well, it's kind of been like this. I go, oh, really? I'm not that nice. I got wanted everybody, put your food down and get in there.
Yeah.
You're here to work. I go, if you guys don't want, I know 20 people will take your job.
And that's
they
the,
were like,
that's the point I was talking
oh.
about. Like, you know, you are being paid handsomely to be there. Like your day rate alone, most people in this country would go, you make that in a day just to show up? That's before you do anything, you know?
And
So
again,
if you don't wear that as a badge of honor as to what you need to contribute already, there's something wrong with you. You shouldn't be there.
And you could have gotten away with that 20 years ago.
Yeah.
There were 900 stunt people. Now there's 8,000.
Jeez. Yeah.
So the numbers have changed.
Yeah.
The quality's changed. There's better. You got so many people that are so fucking talented.
Yeah, the
They're scary
range is
talented.
like this now, though. Yeah. It's,
You know, like women can actually double women now. not men with wings.
Yes.
Like there's been so many good things that have happened. There's more roles for women. There's more roles for minorities. I mean, we would all not be here.
Like many talented women who are now jumping into our industry, whereas back in the day, and he knows this, I had to double one of his actresses on the motorcycle because we didn't have that many girls who could ride these insane bikes. They were Katana 900s that were salvage title to begin with. So they're like, you know, half the times they're leaking suspension fluid and whatever. And then they would go and tack on another 150 pounds worth of fairings and cannons and all this stuff. And they're still expecting you to pop wheelies and, you know, do all the things that they want you to do. And we just didn't have that many girls who were that amazing at riding bikes. That not the case anymore. Oh my God, now I can call a dozen right away, you know. But if they were able to ride bikes like that, they were like, you know, not going to fit in, not look very great in a spandex suit like a Power Ranger back in the day. So yeah, it's changed dramatically for the better, 1,000%, you know. So let's get to Andy's do's and don'ts.
Do this. Don't do this.
They already cover everything. I don't know what to
come
say.
on.
Okay.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Okay, if I
Don't do
say
this,
don't
do
do this, do that, I would say, well, I don't know, you know, because it sounds like we speak about just stuntman, right? Like, oh, don't, you know, whatever. I'm just, it's a general on set. Like sometimes I'm a second year director, right? I'm directing, or I direct the movie, I direct the whole movie. Sometimes I coordinate. So one thing I know to learn is don't do that is when you are surface, when somebody is a creative on top. Example is like if a project starts from the producer, find a director, when the director on the set. A lot of directors don't know action, but they know what they want. They know where they wear, they know the lighting, they know the idea, they have the movie in their head. So I did sometime, you know, because I also have the same position, right? I can do what he's doing, right? I can create, I know. Sometimes I feel I'm too much suggestion. So just remember, if you are not the one create, say this is a scene, there's the director there, if you just watch it or you are producer, sometimes my thing is don't do is let the director do what they want. Even you have idea, you can, you know, suggestion, but not try to on top them. Let the just surface what they want. If they want to do, you know, like yesterday I have the director, I'm a rehearsal with something, the director, we do the fight, and then the director, but I want to end up the actor on this side, my camera, so he can do the salute and blah, blah, blah. But the position is weird. So then I have to think about, ideally I say, so simple, you know, put the camera on this side, he still can salute, right? But, you know, because he have his idea. So my experience will learn from long time. I start realize the respect, there's a job. They have an idea, they have the picture, they thinking about the camera, thinking about lighting, whatever. So when he had this idea, now long time ago, I would say, no, that's simple. You know, you move the camera here and then, So now I'm turning to, okay, you want to hear, then I'm trying to, the action's already locked. Okay, this is already very fit with this thing, but I'm having thinking about how I swap the action, and the end, the guy can salute on this side. So that's how I learn. Don't come up your own idea and then try to erase their idea. Right. You support them. Don't do it that, because if you are the director, you will understand. I have the shot, but now somebody tell me don't do that shot, to do the shot. That's wrong. So this is why I would say this example. I work for one person, really, really famous. I can say it, right? I think this director is really famous. I like him, but a lot of people not really think he's a nice guy, but I think he's really genius. So I work with him, and I learned something, but I'm not.
Me too.
Beside what my suggestion, I'm doing a fight scene for him. I shoot the fight, I cut together, I put the previous for him. End up, he look at the, cool, done. I see the fight. Then I have all the shot, right? So then when I go to shooting, I say, the camera, you know, I do this. And then he look at me like,
Don't step on my toes.
I said, oh. It's nice because I first time work for him, so he kind of like, if I work for a long time, maybe he'll just,
Yes,
you know,
yeah, exactly.
It's like very nice to me. He just look at me like, put camera? So, why? Because after I see what he does, I really know it. You know, the director have all the plan. It's not one shot. He planned the whole sequence. He planned the next scene. So he knows this how he want to end the shot and the cut to the next scene. I don't know. I only know that shot for good. Wow, this punch here was beautiful, but maybe I'm wrong. It's everything. The lighting is wrong. The light is wrong. So, long time ago, that's why I would keep suggestion. Oh, you know, maybe do that. After that, I realized sometimes you just don't. Let the creative guy, and then you help him. If it's something wrong, he want a shot but doesn't work for that. Oh, this is missed the punch. Then you just change the action to make the punch not missing. Don't think about, oh, but why put the camera here? Then don't miss it. That's not your job. That's my thing is don't do it. And then you should do it. It's like when the people they really don't know.
And they need your help.
And they need your help. Yeah.
So the skill that he's like really honestly talking about is finesse.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people lack that finesse.
Absolutely.
You have to really read what the other person, who they are and what they're all about. And you know, when he's saying don't step on the director's toes about telling him how to set the shots and all that, like he said, some directors need that. I had a production this morning where the guy had great ideas, but he had no idea how he was going to set things up. So I felt like, okay, I could contribute. But you have to do it with a finesse to where they don't feel like you're stepping on their toes. You're trying to do their job. You want their position. I have stunt people, and I'm sure they have as well. I'll be talking with the director on the sequence that we're about to set up, and they're here jumping in and adding to the ideas, and you're like, this isn't even locked yet, but they're already like getting in there, and you're like, whoa, 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 back away. You know what I mean? Don't be that. Don't be that.
Don't lack finesse.
We will remember that right away. That there are certain personality types. There are certain A-type personalities that they can't control themselves. Okay, if you are one of those people, you have to just learn to just zip it. You are probably the least experienced person there in that conversation. A lot of times we'll let a director just go, knowing that we're going to Jedi mind trick them into what really needs to happen in order for them to make their day anyways. But creative entities just have to like go, and they have to get their ideas out. Okay? The second you shut them down and say, no, that's not doable, or that's going to be too problematic, this or that, you've already kind of lost them, and they will, whether they make it a point to remember it or not, they will remember. And the next time they're like, I don't know why I didn't really mesh with that guy, you know.
I don't need him anymore.
Exactly. Okay.
you don't work for him. So
that finesse skill is probably one of the most valuable freaking traits you will ever learn in anything that you do. Yeah. Whether you're having the conversation with the showrunner or the line producer, that's two very different conversations in dealing with the same sequence. Your showrunner is that, I want everything. I want, the house is going to blow up, this and that, whatever. And the line producer is the one that's like, we're working on like a shoestring budget right now. It's our last day of shoot. We have no more time. You know what I mean? So you have to be that in between. You're the glue that actually makes the sequence still happen in a way that neither one of them were willing to budge. Yeah, you know what I mean?
There's always going to be the word. The word by itself, no, does not work.
Correct.
There's no but we can do.
Yeah.
Always have an option for
Correct.
someone. Never be that person that's the absolute like, no, we're not doing this.
I have coordinator
That
friends
shuts
who are
people
like,
down.
I don't know why I don't get calls anymore. And I've sat in on those conversations
Right, but they just
with
go, "No,
them,
we're not doing it."
and they present problems right away because they want to be the person solving the problem. It's an ego thing where, I'm going to provide the solutions for you. What they don't realize is they've already kind of lost the other person because they were being told no about something already. So the creatives just kind of shut down their brains and they go, oh, well, shit. You know what I mean? So always have options.
Yeah,
always
thanks to that, I
have.
have a career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, for acting mainly, because as you guys saw the role, all the reels and stuff, I did them because a lot of directors didn't want to deal with the actors. Because like they just don't, they want to add because they want more for their reel, they want more lines, and it's like, that's why a lot of stunt performers, you see a lot of them become, successful actors, because the director's like, I know this guy's going to do what I want. He's not going to question me. He's not going to go, but I think he's going to go like, got it, man, got it. Where do you want me?
Yeah.
I'm fucking there. I'm getting paid. This is great. I go home. You have anything to add? I'm good, man. Are you happy? I'm happy. So, that's it.
Perfect.
Yeah, go.
Never outshine the master. Write that one down. That's exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Great quote. We could go all day. We're not going to. You can see
let's get some
how
coffee. Let's go in deep.
they know too
We're
much.
locking the doors. We're not leaving. We're not leaving. That's it, man. 24-hour class. No sleep.
Master class.
Yeah.
This is a real master class. 24 hours. We're going to make a movie tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to put it out tomorrow
Tonight,
morning. Right now. Right now.
Oh
We're
my
going to
God.
start.
But honestly,
Maybe we should
Brainstorm.
do that.
to Mike's point though, there's hours and hours worth of knowledge that we could impart on you. Okay, we're trying to like keep to a schedule and everything, but he's got a job to do, so we're going to keep it.
I want you to give them this last piece as it relates to when people submit to you or they meet you in person. What do you love when people do this? And what do you hate when people do that?
I can tell you right now, I'm very much an energy person. I will read your energy right away when you walk up to me. Okay? If you have a positive, good energy, I'm going to pick up on that right away. If you're insecure, I'm going to pick up on that right away.
Love it.
If you have an attitude where you think you're better than me or anyone else that's around you, I'm going to pick up on that. Okay? So it is the first intro card you will give somebody before you ever open your mouth or do anything, is what kind of energy are you approaching any scenario with, okay? And I'm always going to gravitate towards the good energy all day.
Perfect. Thank you. Love it.
Eddie.
Huh?
Well, words of wisdom. Come on.
That is, I mean, like what he's saying is already cover everything, right? The good energy, you come in, of course, you have prepare. I think, I go back to earlier what he's saying. You just have to be open mind, keep learning. That's the only one thing right now. It's not like before. You try to box yourself. Okay, I'm a producer. All I do is the producing. You should know everything. As a filmmaker right now, in the future, it's not going to have that many positions anymore. It's going to be very strict. Everything will be really small, and then the producer, director, even wardrobe, even music. It's almost like earlier they talk about AI. They're going to be help any filmmaker. If you consider you a filmmaker, you should accept that. You cannot beat it. The AI going to be help. It's not going to take over, but they're going to help any filmmaker. And the new, our golden time is gone. Earlier we talked about that too. My golden time, like I said, I do stunt. I know how to do fight. I do wire work. I know I can work forever. It's not going to happen anymore. Right now, it's a new filmmaker. Like yesterday, I worked with a new generation. He's a wigger, and I'm working vertical right now. I say, learn this. Don't listen to all the old timer we are talking. Oh, when we do, how much adjustment I make, how much I make, blah blah blah. It's not going to happen anymore. It's still somebody still making a good money out there, but the new generation, I tell you, you don't even have a chance, because all the old timers, that spot, if they have free spot, all their fans will be stuck on it, not newcomer. So newcomer had to learn this new generation ideas. I tell him, your golden time is to start now. It's a vertical, it's a small budget, it's small, and then work long hour, more job in one person. That's your golden time. Now you accept that, and then you become the person. Don't look at, how Andy they make, blah, blah, blah. Forget it that. Even set going to be cut down the salary for the vertical. Everyone had to be cut down. But this is not because The thing is, it's just the new generation. And then the AI could take over a lot of small job, those things. So you had to learn everything. So what Eddie's saying, you just need to learn more, accept yourself, don't box yourself, oh, I'm the director. Other stuff I don't know. You're a director, you need to know how to produce. Because right now the director is the producer.
And edit.
Yeah, edit.
I'm amazed how many
everything.
directors I talk to don't know what their edit is going to be.
Yeah.
And you're like, how did you even get here?
That's not going to happen now. Even director, the storyboard, the periods themselves, the AI, the whole thing, the AI, the sequence. So they don't need storyboard artists anymore. They don't need anything.
And editing, by the way, is for all of you guys. I don't care if you're an actor, a stunt performer, or whatever. Learn editing. It'll teach you basically how to improve yourself as a performer in general. Just knowing subtle things about camera angles and how the sequence cuts together. Like, it's invaluable information. I love how you were like, these two are going to be the ones giving you the real.
No,
and then he started the bloodletting.
No, but I'm saying
everything's going to be just screwed.
No. I'm just saying. I just saying that that because I feel sorry for myself, because my golden time is so short. I'm still so young, but I cannot, for me right now, I see the next generation. I cannot put myself into it because I tasted the best.
Yes.
Now you tell me, oh, I have to cut down my salary. I have to work harder. I need to do more. It's difficult. You say, can I do it? Yeah, but I already tasted so good. But before, that's why you're good for you because you never taste it. You just hear that. So that's just dream.
It's all exciting and new, and that's the great thing about it.
Yeah, I think you create a new golden time.
Yeah.
So don't go back to say, oh, how they do.
Yeah.
They're not going to exceed anymore. So just do your golden time and make the best for yourself. I think that will be the next generation. You guys should try that.
I'll be quick.
Love it. Okay.
Please don't text me at 5 o'clock in the morning. Please do not, and ask me for a job. Please, I've had people do that.
Oh my God.
And I'm polite about it, but like, hey dude, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Where are you? Like Atlanta. It's like, well, you should check your time.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, yes, let's. And I like
Chinese
chocolates.
coasters.
But it's desperate times, and people, they're trying to do everything they can. Being aggressive is good,
The
but
one great thing about all of us is all of us were not Nepo babies. We're not. We all came. We all
build our
We all
own.
came and built our own things,
Yes.
as all you guys have. And there's nothing wrong with being a Nepo baby. I wish I was. Maybe not. But we've all come through it. We've all seen it. And despite what everybody tells you, negative or positive or whatever it is, it's your time now. And keep that as your time. And this is your time to do the best you can. Everyone else will give you stories or whatever, and they're just going to overwhelm you and go, fuck, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? This fucking sucks. But if you get up every morning and you're like, this is why you do it when you're on set. The getting work sucks. The getting to the job, the getting the audition, all that stuff is crap. It's when you're on set, you're actually working, getting that angst out of you that makes it worthwhile when you go home and you go, fuck, I'm tired of shit. This day sucked. I was in the rain, soaking wet, but God, that was cool. And then you watch it on screen, you go, oh yeah, nobody knows what I went through to get to that one moment except yourself.
Yeah.
And the same thing goes, one more thing, I'll stop. Keep your uniqueness about everybody. If you look around, we're all different. We all come from we all may be doing the same thing, but we're all different. We all have our uniqueness. Don't try to be somebody else. Be yourself, because that's what shows up on screen is your realism. Some actors are the dumbest people in the world, but they're so good because they're so good at being somebody else. But when you try to be more than something you're not, you're acting. So use whatever you have in your life to make that work for you, rather than trying to make it work for the person that's on the other side of the camera. Because it's an extension. Everything is an extension of who you are always. And don't lose that, because so many people be like, I want to be like that person. It's like, no, you want to be a version of yourself. To be that person. Don't try to be that person, because then you're mimicking someone. Be yourself, because that's what people are going to gravitate to, is who you are as a person. And your skills, and Some of them speak different languages. Some of them have unique talents. You may find the weirdest thing. Somebody say, "Hey, can you blow bubbles?" It's like, "Yeah, okay." Great, we love you. You're you know, the most absurd things will happen in life, and that's a great thing about it. The unknown.
Well
That's
said.
it.
Well said. Guys,
But you guys know this guy as well.
Yeah.
This is
Master.
forever one of the hungriest, one of the most self-driven, self-motivating individuals I have had the honor to know through decades now. Sad that we're aging ourselves that way, but it's true. So you guys being here and being a part of all this, you know, mad props to him for like keeping this hunger alive and to facilitate, you know, even things like this in order for us to be able to pass our knowledge, because we want to see all of you guys succeed. But it takes, you know, certain people initiating that events like this for that to even happen. So
Real masterclass.
guys, let's give it up for Eddie Perez, Andy Cheng, Danny Wayne. Thank you, guys. Thank you.